Hi everyone, this is Jennifer, and today we're going to plan out the month of September in my Plum paper disc bound planner. So admittedly, I got this planner and started putting some stuff down from this PlannerKate kit, and then I saw some chatter in the PlannerKate group about how people are using this new dashboard layout in the new neutral Plum paper planners. And I thought I would pause, think about how I wanted to use these pages and share with you. So the majority of this plan with me will be spent on these two pages here. I did go ahead and just prep this page with the kit, the calendar page, and we're gonna kind of fly through that part. And PlannerKate does make kits specifically for the Plum Paper Monthly. You can see that they fit really nicely. And so I used those two sheets to get started. And then I went ahead and prepped all of the events. And we're just gonna go ahead and get those put down on paper. And then, like I said, focus more on the dashboard page. So let's see what we have going on in September. The thing about this is that, I thought I'd mention it, the dates are up at the top, obviously, but the days of the week kind of come down. So what I do is just cover up those dates because I want my header to be aligned correctly. And then I just know in my mind, obviously this would be the second, this would be the first. And we did have a little trip that we took on the 1st. And then we're gonna just keep going through here. So looks like I have picture day, and I know the parade is the same day on the 8th. Now on the Plum paper kits from PlannerKate, these monthly stickers do go from edge to edge. There's no extra white space like there is in the Erin Condren kits. So just again, something to think about. Baptisms are going to be on the 10th, a little bit later in the afternoon. Bump that down just a little bit. I have the loudest chair, but it's so comfortable. So I apologize for all the squeaks. If I do a lot of moving, it kind of makes some squeaky noises. And then let's see, I'm just gonna go through here even though they're not really in order on the sticker sheet. So my rheumatologist appointment is on the 28th. We have a wiener roast, and the pumpkin patch opens on the 23rd. How fitting, that's the first day of fall. Let's see, sorority will be on the 18th, definitely in the evening. So I typically put those towards the bottom of the box. We do have a birthday party to go to on the 16th. And anything time specific, I kind of use these appointment labels, and then other things, I used just the basic labels. Okay, rank promotion for Taekwondo is also on the 28th. Ninja Star pictures will be here on the 19th. Don't have a specific time for those yet. Looks like PTO meeting this month is on the 12th, again in the evening. And then our sheep, Gwen, has a vet appointment on the 6th. Now, I will mention, since I'm wrapping this up and those are the appointments that I have, that I don't put things down that happen all the time because those kind of go on my weekly and I'll remember them, such as church on Sunday, Taekwondo practices, all of that. So I know this part was really quick. but you get the idea. Okay, let's dive into these 2 pages. So what I was sitting here thinking is, anything that's like 7x9 or A5 and split in the middle, usually the Daily Duo stickers work really well in that sort of situation, because the Daily Duo is literally that, 2 columns, and then all of Kate's stickers are made obviously to fit those 2 column widths, and most planner companies are going to split it down the middle. They're not going to have, like, you know, uneven columns, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So when I saw this, I immediately thought I need to pull some of my Daily Duo things, and that's what I did. On this page, it's a full page, so I thought we could do the Perpetual Monthly, which I really love. I did want to try the Plum 7x9 dashboard. This is the old dashboard style. If you're familiar with Plum paper, that has the 3 circles and all of that, but I thought some of these stickers would still work. I pulled my A5 Daily Duo boxes, a journaling kit. I did grab the EC 7x9 dashboard just to see if we could use that. You could over here and just literally cover the entire page if you liked that layout. And then the functional sheet G, and then, like I said, the Daily Duo stuff, because all of these Daily Duo stickers are, let's see, well, these are the compact vertical ones, but they're pretty similar, are basically half the page, right? So we can make headers with basically anything from the Daily Duo sheets. Okay, so that's what I have to work with. This, again, is more of just kind of playing around and seeing how some of these stickers fit and how I wanted to use the dashboard. So let's put this down first. This is a full sheet sticker. This is the Perpetual Monthly. I had just decided that I don't need all of the notes room on this lined notes page. So for me, this is a pretty way for me to cover that up. And then typically I just do like a daily gratitude on these pages or some journaling. And I just usually really enjoy how it turns out. So we'll get that full sheet down first. And then let's look at this dashboard page over here. It's actually the tabbed page in the Plum Paper Neutral. You could also put this full page sticker on this if you didn't like the just white background. I think it looks really crisp and clean, so I'm gonna leave it. Okay, so I wanted to start with this old Plum dashboard. I say old because it's the old Plum paper, but that is the current layout from PlannerKate. So if you go to shop any of her current kits and you look at the Plum Paper monthly kits, this is what is still available. So the September highlights still fits well at the top there. And then I did want to use this tracker, and we'll just align that up using the dot grid printed on the dashboard. Now, the other thing to think about is I think that this sticker would have fit perfectly in this rectangle, and Kate does make trackers that go inside of this. So if you don't like this skinnier version, you could definitely use the Erin Condren dashboard. And then for these, I wanted to make some sections. So let's look at some of these compact vertical slash Daily Duo options. So if you wanted to, you could use, you know, a thicker one for a header. I think I'm gonna use these thinner options. These happen to be for the 7x9 compact vertical, but I think they're identical to the Daily Duo, so you should be good either way. And then let's make 3 headers. We'll do the pink. So the first one is going to be for birthdays and anniversaries. And then I do want a section for home. And then I'll have one for sorority and one for church. And we'll just use those. So now I need to decide how I want to split this up. I think I want to do birthdays and anniversaries in this section. Or do I want to put it on top? I think I'm going to put it on top. See, again, this is part of the fun playing around and seeing how you like things to be laid out. And I know for sure I want this section over here to be my home list of things I need to get done. And then we will do a sorority section. And then below that, we're gonna make our own section for church because I don't need all of this room for one specific category. And then I do have this space here to fill in, just looking at how much white space I have left. So I thought I could maybe use some thin washi or some of the journaling kit stickers. So I think this torn washi is too long or too wide for this section. So let me see if I got the washi sheet, and I did. So I could use a strip of that here. I really like, well, I used the apples here with the September highlights. So let's pull in some of this bow washi and see how the placement works with that. I think that's gonna be just fine. And then the only thing is, I don't know that I like that these come over a little bit farther than these. I should have centered them. So this is all stuff that as you do this, obviously from month to month, you can look back and you won't have to do what I'm doing and pull up stickers. I should have just centered that right from the beginning. I think it looks a little better centered than off to one side. And then we'll do the same thing with this. So again, the good thing is PlannerKate stickers are removable, and as long as you're not getting your finger oils all over the back when you remove them, you should be able to reposition them at least once with no issue. Okay, I think that looks much better with the alignment, and now let's fill in some things. For home, this is going to be stuff that I want to get done within the month, and I try to do these every month. So let me write those down. So those are some of the things that I want to do every month. And then I'm going to just start a list of things that are kind of specific to this month or this time of year. And that is Gus's fall and winter clothes. I need to go through those, make sure they still fit, and take inventory of what I'm going to need. And then the rest of this will be used for those types of items as they come up. All right, let's look at birthdays and anniversaries. So for the birthday and anniversary section, I thought I could use the dates off of the calendar sheet that I didn't use on the calendar page. And we will just start with the beginning of the month and kind of work our way through. I might have to do 2 columns depending on how many I have. So I have one on the 1st, one on the 5th, one on the 17th, and one on the 30th. And then we can just write in names. And then moving right along down here for sorority and church, the only thing that I thought we might want to do is make a checklist, since these kind of lined up my writing for me. Just writing on a white space might be a little bit more difficult. So let me see what sort of checklists I have. I could use the dots off of this sheet. And actually, since I used this sheet for these labels, I'll go ahead and use the dots just so I'm using them all off of the same sheet. So for sorority, I have to mark down who the hostess is. And then on the 15th, I need to send out a reminder of our meeting. And then on the 18th is our actual meeting date. And then I have 3 things to do, like a to-do list. So that'll be fine. I'll just try to line these up and repeat the same color pattern. Okay, so the hostess is Jeannie and Kayla. And then the 15th is the reminder. And the 18th is the day of the meeting. And then I have 3 sort of things that I need to get done. So I have the September report. I'm gonna put cheese ball check-in. It's our big project that we're working on. And then we do have Secret Sisters, so I wanna make sure that I get something for her. All right, so that's gonna wrap up the sorority section, and then I'm gonna do the same thing for church. And I'll put 1 here and 1 more. So we need to do a tax application that I've been working on and finish that up. And then we do have the September treasurer's report. All right, I think that's gonna wrap up this plan with me. Again, used my calendar pretty much in a typical way for just timed specific things and events. And then I hope this gave you guys some ideas on how you can set up the new dashboard page using your PlannerKate stickers. I appreciate you guys joining, and I will see you back next time.